And starting off will be Gleyber Torres, following him Soto, and then Judge. So a good three to start off with right there. Let's take a look at the entire Yankee starting lineup, brought to you by TikTok, Torres, Soto, and Judge. Then in the middle, Stanton, Rizzo, and Volpe. And the bottom third of the order is Verdugo, Berti, and Trevino. And they're going to face Yusei Kikuchi. Kikuchi in one start so far this year, 0-1, 6.23. That was 4 1/3 innings against the Rays. He did get the loss in that game. Let's check out the Nissan pitcher scouting report.
Well, he's better in 23, 3.86 ERA. Before that, 5.02 in his career. Much improved slider. Last year went from 289 in 2022 to 225 last year. So a couple guys to look for. Torres, 409 career. Judge, 2 home runs.
First pitch is grounded to IKF across the diamond. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the first. Let's listen to Soto's reception.
Batting second for the Yankees. The right fielder, number 22. Juan Soto.
Feeling this young fellow is going to be well liked here.
You know what? He has really changed a lot of things on this team just in the short time that he's been there. There's so much excitement ever since he signed a contract and he was traded over here.
And the lefty deals a strike. Got off to a scalding start in Houston, leveled off a little bit in Arizona, but still bringing great numbers into his first home game. 345.
Looked like my first pitch, Mike. A little down in the dirt. But you know what? There's the theory behind it.
What's that?
And, well, Mattingly was bad. They brought Mattingly out, surprisingly. I got to check out and see if he can still pick it.
And he did.
I chucked one in the dirt for him.
Ground ball, second base, backhanded there by Biggio. 2 away. We're going to take a look at the Blue Jays defense. Schneider, Varsho, and Springer. Now Kiermaier, a great center fielder, was scratched right before the game with a sore lower back. Then IKF, Bichette, Biggio, and Guerrero. Kirk behind the plate. Justin Turner, the DH. This is a good defensive team. 87 defensive runs saved last season, the best in Major League Baseball. They won the American League Team Gold Glove last year. The Yankees won it in 2022.
Yeah, that's a big difference where they were, 4 or 5 years ago. Bichette has really settled in at shortstop, where he was second in errors in all of baseball, and all of a sudden they're a good defensive team.
1-1 on Aaron Judge. Judge got going in that last game against the Diamondbacks, a home run into the pool, a big double in extra innings, so he came alive after a slow start.
Well, Kikuchi really has to be perfect when he pitches to some of these guys that have faced him before. We talked about Aaron Judge, 2 career home runs already. Kikuchi cannot get the ball up in the strike zone. Aaron Judge will reach the seats to right field.
Yankees swept the Astros in 4 games, and they took 2 out of 3 against the Diamondbacks. Yesterday was an off day. First of the year. 3-2 on Judge. And the pitch. Time for the keys to the game, brought to you by your local Kia dealers, Paul.
Well, it's a special day. It's a special day for everybody, especially the new Yankees that are putting on the pinstripes for the first time. AL East battle. So important with the wild cards. It's a divisional thing, your win-loss record. So these are important games. And the banged-up bullpens on both sides. As you see Aaron Judge take another walk. And both sides, Loizaga on the IL today. The Jays are missing their closer and Romano, their setup man Swanson. So much more involved with the starting pitching in this series.
Let's look at the game time weather presented by Bigelow, the official hot tea of the Yankees. It's 46 degrees. It feels like 40, though. Chance of rain is low. Humidity 50%. The wind is in from left field. Here's Giancarlo Stanton. A little bit of a concern with his start. 11 strikeouts in his first 20 at bats. So now he's facing a left-hander. Does have one home run.
Yeah, this is a pretty good matchup for Stanton. Not overpowering, can look out over the plate and not worry about getting beat inside.
That one clipped the outside corner. 1-1. Lights are on here at the stadium. Very cloudy day. The sun peeks in and out, but for the most part, kind of overcast. So the lights are on.
Tell you, it would take this day, though. You know, coming in thinking it was going to be horrible. Really not a bad day to play baseball.
2-1. That one again just clips the outside corner. 2-2.
Well, again, bottom of the strike zone, got the call. Edwin Jimenez seems to like pitchers at this point.
Still 2-2. Judge on first, 2 men out, bottom of the first. Swing and a miss, got him.